Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go into our second video of CNC for beginners. I'm using the OneFinity CNC, and the reason why I say it's a CNC for beginners video is because I'm a beginner. I have never used the CNC up until about 3 weeks ago, and I'm learning. My first video is up here, card, on how to home and zero, the difference between home and difference between zero on the videos. I liked it. It made a lot of sense to me because I could not find that answer. Now, in this video, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the difference between no offset, inside offset, outside offset, and bore for the holes. And then for the circles, or for the squares, we're going to do the same. We're going to do no offset, inside offset, and outside offset. So you can see the difference. Anyways, let's get started. Everybody, welcome back. And now we've already loaded up the file. We're gonna go ahead and come over here, come in here, do our test cut. We're gonna load that up. Okay. I've already went ahead and pre-positioned the home on the machine. I got a video, I'll link in the card up there, on how the difference between home and zeroing it. I've already homed the machine, I've already zeroed the machine, so now we're going to go ahead and do our test cut. The money's going to be when we're done cutting. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start the video. You're going to see a little bit of the test cut, and I'll bring you back in when we're all done with it, and we're going to break the calipers, and we're going to see just how things go. Alright, let's get started. Alright, we got our pieces cut with using the CNC, and as you can see, I have some 5/8 inch dowel, some 1/4 inch dowel that we're going to use on this. But anyways, so these are supposed to be a 5/8 inch hole, 1/4 inch hole, 2 inch squares, 2 inch by 4 inch rectangles. So what we're going to do is I'm going to throw a clamp on this so we can go ahead and measure it up and see how this is all going to play out. Here we go. Here's my control pieces, 1/4 inch oak dowel, 5/8 inch oak dowel. Again, each one of these holes are supposed to be 1/4 inch. That's not a 1/4 inch. That's a 1/4 inch. Obviously that's not, and that is. Same thing with this. This is not a 5/8. That's a 5/8. That's not a 5/8. That is a 5/8. So, what are the difference between these four holes? Okay. First one is no offset. Okay, meaning that there is no offset on the. It's going to cut right on the line. This is on the inside of the offset. This is on the outside of the offset, and this is the bore. Okay. So, if you're trying to make a hole in a project that's going to take a specific dowel that you have, make sure you use either the inside or the bore. That's going to give you your best fit on both these. Okay? Again, this is something that I had to learn myself, so I want to make sure I pass it on to you guys so that you'll know that you won't make the same mistake I did by making a project and have to scrap it because your holes are too big. They're 1.5 inch holes. Makes sense now why it didn't work the first time. Okay, so these are 1.5 inch holes. So this one here is going to come in at 1 1/28 by 1 5/8. So I'm probably thinking they're both 1 5/8. Okay, this one here is 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. This one here is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay, so this is 1 5/8, 1 5/8, 1 1/2, 1 3/4. Okay, again, no offset, inside offset, outside offset. Again, if you're making something that you want to be precise, or just make sure you use the same offset when you're making your projects. Okay? No offset, inside offset, outside offset. Chances are these are all going to be the same as the other 3 controls, but we want to make sure we got those right. So this is 4 17/38 by 2 1/8 or 2 1/16, 4 1/68, 2 inches, 4 37 1/28 by 2 9/32. Again, if you're making your projects, be sure to find out what you're actually going to be cutting before you make your cut. I hope everybody found the video as informative as I did. I learned a lot about this and the different tool paths that are available on the Carbide Create, because that's what I'm currently using on my CNC machine. The difference between on the line bore, inside the bore, or inside the line, outside the line, and the full bore. It's a huge change for me, and it's something that I needed to learn for myself, as well as hopefully you guys will learn something too, so you won't make the same mistakes I was about to make that I didn't, because I was like, you know what, let's try this first before we do it. Anyways, if it's your first time here and you think I've earned it, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell next to it. Also, YouTube's going to leave a video up here that they think you're going to like. I'll leave a video down here that I think you're going to like. And then over here is going to be that subscribe button. Again, if you didn't hit it down there, hit it here. Get more notifications on some future CNC videos. And also, who knows, there might be a woodworking video, or even a land clearing video, or homestead video. There's a lot going on this channel. Anyways, thank y'all. Have a wonderful day.